In today's video, we are going to be playing the new Ink Games UPD. Oh, never mind. They didn't release the update. Well, back to grinding. And as soon as my feet hit the sand of red light green lights and the wind blew through my hair, I knew this was going to be a breeze. And then, I was right there at the end. And boom. Most easy game of my life. And then in Dalgona, the front man hooked me up with the star cookie. And I completed that faster. Then my wife signed the divorce papers. And then I waited for the lights to go out and boom. It was my time to shine. And I started to catch as many bodies as I could, and I was able to get around 2 or 3. But then my eyes had been flashbanged, and I knew that the fun was over. So I went to hide and seek and started to empress the gumball machine in hopes that it would give me Seeker. And if you could believe it, I finally got Seeker in one of my videos. And then the game had started. And of course, my hunt to send all the hiders back to the lobby had started, and I was catching them left and right, and in the end, got about 6 or 7 kills. And then hide and seek had ended. So we all went to jump rope, and I helped this kind man across with ease and passed. Then we went to Glass Bridge, and we were stuck for a good minute. But then one guy went for the panel, and I did all the rest of the panels just because I have that much aura on me. And before Mingle had started, I had made 2 team members so that in Sky Squid game, the other people in teams couldn't kill us. Then it had started. It was rooms of 2 and me, and this guy had gotten a room. But from the other room, I could hear necks being snapped, and that wasn't even necessary because there were 10 people alive. And then we went back to the merry-go-round, and it was rooms of 2. Again. So I rushed into a room, and the same guy as before had come to my room, and I could still hear necks being snapped, even though that wasn't necessary. Either because last round, 2 people were killed, leaving 8, and then we went back to the merry-go-round, and it was rooms of 2. Again. So I rushed into a room, and the same guy as before had come to my room, and I could still hear necks being snapped, even though that wasn't necessary, because last round, 2 people were killed, leaving 8, and then it was time for the finale game, Sky Squid game. And I was planning on only killing 1 person per tower and turning people who attack after 1 elimination into a lunchbox, so me and my team could win together. And then it had started. And I was going to go for people who would try to get the pole or hit the button, but that plan failed. So I went for the person with the pole, and after killing them, we were able to pack a lunchbox, and after going to the next tower and getting an elimination, my dumb teammate had decided to throw the pole on the lunchbox and sent her flying faster than a jet. Then my hands had unfortunately started to slip, and I ended up killing both of my teammates and winning the Ink Games again. And on this fateful day, I had realized that we are babies, not horses.